A lot of us might think that pilots have the best jobs in the world. The pay's good, they enjoy a different view every day, and nevertheless, they own everybody's respect. But in today's video, we'll discover the simple and normal things that pilots are banned from doing. Number 1. No coffee? As a precaution, the Aviation Safety Agency's banned pilots of A350 to drink coffee inside the cockpit, as A350 has very sensitive electronics. This rule took place after the incidents that happened in 2019 and 2020 when the coffee spilled on the control panel and the engine shut down mid-flight. Fortunately, the two planes landed safely. It was believed that the A350 cup holders are smaller compared to other aircrafts and that it was the main reason behind the spills. So pilots were banned to drink coffee inside the cockpit until the cockpit was redesigned or for a solution to be found. Number 2. No beards. You might always wonder, why do most pilots that we fly with not have beards? And there's a reason for that. Most airlines have certain rules that prohibits pilots from having them. The main reason behind the rule is safety. A beard can prevent the pilot from wearing the oxygen mask properly, leading to the pilot not getting sufficient oxygen to stay alert and conscious to fly the plane. Very few airlines allow pilots to fly with beards, but the beard must be trimmed to be very light, not interfering with the oxygen mask. Number 3. No chatting. It's a very well-known habit for pilots to talk less, and that's a good thing, considering how they value each life on board. The sterile cockpit rule is the rule that prohibits pilots from chatting below 10,000 feet. This rule was made after the tragic incident that took place in 1974, when the pilot and the first officer got into a deep conversation, distracting them from checking their instruments properly before landing. This resulted in a crash killing 69 of the 82 passengers on board, including the father of the famous host Stephen Colbert. This rule is not only limited to the cockpit, but also to the crew members. Number 4. Two-man rule. The two-man rule ensures that there should be two individuals in the cockpit at all times. If one needs to drink water, stretch, or even use the bathroom, the other pilot must be attendant. It's a strictly imposed rule in the US, but the rest of the countries rushed to impose this law after the fatal accident that took place a couple of years ago, when the Germanwings flight crashed into the Alps, killing all 150 passengers on board. And that's simply because the co-pilot intentionally locked the pilot outside the cockpit and placed the aircraft A320 on deliberate descent mode, leading to the death of all on board. Many airlines imposed this law after the crash. Number 5. No family members. Many airlines do not allow pilots who are of the same family to fly the plane together. It's believed that members of the same family will cover up for each other, and they'll never report a mistake done. As well as, a presence of a family member can make co-pilots to behave irrationally against certain rules. Number 6. No reading books. Reading books is not permitted by many airlines, as it's believed that the attention of the pilot might reduce as they're consumed with reading. But they're allowed to read things like newspapers, as the articles are shorter, hence quicker to read. Some pilots will read content related to their job like aircrafts, etc., because some airlines allow only that type of content. This is the end of today's video. Which of these facts did you find the most interesting? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and turn the post notifications on. See you in the next one.